What's happening, everybody? This is John with Cra-Z-Dreams, and tonight I want to talk to you all about the word decision and about a nuance in the word that can totally change your perception and your view of what it means to make a decision. All right, so it's very simple, but if you stay with me, it could totally change your life. All right, so the word decision has two word roots: incision. D means off, scission means to cut, such as in incision, which means to cut in. Decision means to cut off, right? So what that means is a decision requires you to cut off all other options and commit yourself to the thing that you're choosing. Again, the word decision means to cut off. So that means you're going to cut off all other options and commit yourself to just one option, one choice, right? That is counter to how most people make decisions, because most people, when they make decisions, they make a choice in their mind, which is just a selection, and they view that selection as separate from the commitment. So they make a choice in their mind and make a selection, but often fail to follow through with the commitment. But if you don't follow through with the commitment, then it's not a true decision by the definition of the word. Now, the word commitment means an obligation that restricts freedom of action. An obligation that restricts freedom of action. So when you make a decision, which means to cut off, and you cut off all other choices, you have at that time restricted freedom of action. So you've made a commitment within the decision. So the word decision in itself is synonymous with making a commitment. Now let's talk about what it truly means to cut off all other options. What that means is you have to take deliberate steps to ensure and minimize the odds that you won't go back to one of your other options, right? So for example, if you commit to working out and you say, I'm going to lose 50 pounds by working out and dieting, right? A step you could take to ensure that you don't go back to another option is put your workout clothes next to the bed in the morning, so that when you wake up, your workout clothes are there, and you put your workout clothes on as soon as you wake up. Take all unhealthy food and get rid of it and take it out of the house. You don't bring anything into the house that is not on your diet plan and that's not for you to eat. Those will be steps to make sure you're cutting off all other options, so that you make sure that you stay committed to the choice that you made. If you don't take those steps to cut off other options, you have not truly made a decision. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go back and look at some decisions things that you call decisions, right, where you did not follow through, and reevaluate whether it was an actual decision, judging it by whether or not you took actual steps to ensure that you didn't go back on your decision and choose something different. For example, did you say you were going to work out and say you're going to get in shape, but you kept unhealthy food around, right? Did you say you weren't gonna go back to somebody you were in a relationship with that wasn't treating you well, but then you kept their number in your phone and you didn't delete it? Things like that prevent you from achieving your goal. And what that means is you truly did not make a true decision, because you didn't make a commitment by taking action to minimize the possibility of you going back on your choice, and you didn't cut off all other possibilities. So I'm going to challenge you to redefine how you think about the word decision. The word decision truly means to cut off, meaning you cut off all other options. That means that the decision itself requires a commitment. In other words, making a decision is just as much about what you don't do as what you choose to do.